you can survive an arrow attack from a bunch of crazy Idahoans, you can crush it on Amazon.
We'll give you our best tips that have helped us.
So since we're already here, we're going to take you through an actual practical look in at the process that we go through every time we start a website on a new topic to see how viable Amazon's affiliate program is really going to be for that topic.
That's right. The first thing that we look at is within this topic, are the products the types of things people are going to go buy right now or within 24 hours? There are a lot of things that people research online that they're going to research for weeks, months, maybe even dream about for a while before they make a purchase. Or maybe they'll take your recommendation, but they're going to go to a pro shop or a local store to go buy that item because there's some kind of setup involved.
Just like this.
Perfect example.
You know, a bow like this is very much custom fit to the individual. You have to install lots of different things. You want to try them out in person. So the likelihood of somebody just happening to get this after clicking on your Amazon affiliate link is very low. Maybe like a kid's recurve or something like that, it could work out for. But for something like this, it's just not going to happen. I find the same is true in photography. You know, even with 1 million page views a month, I only sell a few cameras a month on Amazon through my affiliate links because that's the kind of purchase people are going to obsess about, read reviews for a couple months, keep it in their Amazon wish list, and then they're finally going to pull the trigger. Well, if they didn't buy it within 24 hours of clicking on your affiliate link, it didn't matter how helpful your review was, you still don't get the commission.
That's right. The second thing we're going to look at is the price of the item. So let me use an example of this here, little arm guard. This is about a $4 to $6 item. Your commission on this thing is only going to be about 30 cents. So if my topic for my site were to have mostly products in this type of price range, Amazon's not going to be the best way to monetize my site. And in fact, for the 30 cents I get per person that actually buys it, it's probably not worth spending my marketing capital on that. It's just not.
I agree. You know, you may take a page where you could have an affiliate link, but it's only going to make 30 cents per person. Maybe we just use that to get them on your email list. Or maybe you push an info product or something like that. You don't have to just cram Amazon links everywhere if you're participating. There are lots of different ways to monetize the site. The next tip is to look at the commission structure on the Amazon affiliate program because that may make a big difference in what you decide to promote. For example, a computer may cost $2,000, $5,000, but your percentage is beauty that you're getting for that. Whereas this is in the outdoors category, and so you're going to make 5.5%. Whereas the general, if it's not in any of the special categories, is only 4%. So we're doing better at 5.5%.
Yeah, absolutely. A 5.5% commission compared to a 4% commission, those numbers look really, really close together. But 5.5% is actually 37.5% more money that you get per person that buys that.
You guys can't appreciate this if you don't know Ricky, but he didn't need a calculator for that. He just whips this kind of thing out. His mind is amazing.
But yeah, I mean, your income can go up 37.5% just by, with no difference to anything, just by choosing a category.
Yeah, it really does make a very big difference. All right, so we've kind of, looking at this, the two items that really stick out to me are this, a target, and these. So somebody who's getting into this topic is, going to need obviously something to shoot into. And so this is great. This is between 50 and 150 bucks. You could spend 300 bucks
sure.
on it. And so that's a good, you're making at least a good amount of money on it. Hopefully it's not the kind of thing people are going to obsess about for weeks.
Nope.
That they'll, just kind of go and I need one of these and pick them.
They might just Google, hey, what's a good 3D target for a beginner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. And these, you can get this for 20 bucks at an outdoor store, and that's probably what most people do when they start. But as you progress, you may want to get something like this, where you're going to just shoot much, much more accurately. And that's where somebody's learning from you. It's a little bit more complex as they're stepping up, so they're much more likely to get your advice and say, this is what I need to improve. Whereas if you're just recommending any old common thing, they're very unlikely to go with your recommendation.
Absolutely. So we've already decided what we want to promote, but now we need to actually promote it. So how are we going to go about doing that?
What I have found that my number one tip is to come at things from an angle and not so dead on all the time.
I wanted 1,000 words on APRs from an angle.
Is that not an angle?
Not unless you call head-on an angle. Rebecca, did you just type good angles on APRs into Google?
Yes, I Googled.
What I mean by coming at an angle is that you're not just writing best archery release or product review of this specific product. Go Google that right now. You're gonna see there's competition for that kind of thing. But if instead you come at a little bit of an angle, you can often find much better results. So maybe I'll make a YouTube video with, it'd be perfect. Get the the featured image that like something like this. You're holding and you say, this one thing reduced my group size in half. And you black this out and put a question mark on it. It forces people, you have to click on that. It's just too intriguing. And so you're coming at it from an angle of accuracy. And then people see what you're recommending. Much less competition if you come at things from an angle. And probably a lot more searches.
Yeah, another angle you might take on that is, this one product, or it might even be something like 5 tips for hunting quieter, or I don't know, there's a better way to word that, but a release, actually has an impact on how loud you are when you shoot the bow.
Yeah, or a gear packing list for bow hunting, and then you include it in there.
That's right.
And when you do include it, you don't just chuck a link, to a product. You've got to sell it a little bit. Tell them why this one is so much different or so much more interesting. Say, you include this in a list, and then you say, man, this helped so much. My groups got way smaller when I did this. And just a regular old text link. You don't have to be spammy or anything. It's a product that you really do actually like and helped you. That's just so much more real. People are much, much more likely to buy it. All right, now the time has come for one of you guys to earn 20 bucks. We're gonna put a $20 bill on the target. If we can hit it, we get to keep it.
That's right.
If we don't hit it, we have to give it to a random commenter here on YouTube. So you'll be able to tell if there are a lot of comments that we probably missed. All right, here's Ricky's shot at the 20. And he make it. Oh! Jackson, graphite. Boom, baby! Woo! We're still gonna give you the 20. Go ahead and comment. If you comment on this video within the first 3 hours of it posting, we're gonna pick one random person to get 20 bucks. Thanks for letting us have a little bit of fun in this video. Bye, guys.